What's up? It's Nick here with Living Rich. Hope you all are having a good day. I have a question today, and that is, how are your relationships in your life? What is the balance of them? How are you contributing to your relationships, or are you sucking from your relationships? And what do you want them to be? Do you want them to be a relationship where people are constantly, bothered by seeing you, or do you want it to be where people are happy to see you? People are happy to come and, hang out with you and to be around you. Personally, I want the latter, and it took me a little bit to realize how that happens and what to do to get there. And that just came from a lot of living with different people and moving around the world. I really got a feel for like what I call the balance of the relationship and how that affects your overall experience, both for you and for the other person. And the balance of the relationship is, think of it like your business and the other person's a business, and you guys are working together with each other. And if you're taking more from the relationship than more value from the relationship than you're giving to them, usually that's not a positive, and usually that relationship will end up ending pretty soon. And likewise, if they're taking more value from you than they are giving, you're most likely not going to want to be around that person, and most likely going to end that relationship, or they're going to fall away out of your life, and you're just not going to care. So that takes us to the idea of interdependence, where each person or each business kind of fulfills a specific role in the other business's life or other person's life. And we get a picture of where one person does something for the other person that the other person cannot do for themselves, and vice versa. This way we have an interdependent support system between two or more people. And what you can think of is when, in order to do your role, always do your best to give more than you think you're receiving from the relationship, if you want it to be a good relationship. If you don't want it to be a good relationship, it's probably better just to get out of it and not suck from the other person, because that just creates a bad reputation for yourself. So yeah, a few things that you can do to improve the balance is go into it asking, what can I do for the other person? What can I do to help the other person? My experience is like living with a bunch of other people. Things that you can do are keeping your stuff clean, washing dishes, even if it's their dishes, just clearing them out, and not doing it to be like, oh, I did dishes for you, like with stipulations, because that will create more drama. Just doing it to keep the house clean and keep a good spirit going. Likewise with money, keep it balanced. If one party's taking too much, it's going to end. Be in a good mood, say positive things, compliment them a lot. You might also have a friendship where you guys can bash on each other, but make sure that it's a mutual thing, and also keep an eye on the other person's feelings at the same time, and don't do it indiscriminately if they're not in that mood. And I find it's probably better to just, when in doubt, just compliment them. So those are a few things that you can do to improve the health of your relationships. And if you're in a toxic relationship where the other person is taking too much from you, you also have to have personal boundaries and get out of that. You have to get out of that and do what is right for you. Have your standards. If you want to live a rich, good life, a life where it's happy, your relationships are happy, healthy. So yeah, that is my little point of view on how I like to balance out and improve my relationships, and I hope that has helped you, and hope you can glean some value from that. Have a good day. Thank you very much.